viewers, how are you all this week? Just a quick update again, bit of a progress update. I'm very close now to getting the filter plumbed in. Made the connection onto the other filter, and I'm just modifying the new multi-bay slightly to accommodate K1 micro, etc. So I'll spin you around. So here we go. Got a bit of flooring in, so it's nice and waterproof. Not the best job in the world, but do the job, won't it? I'll put a silicone bead in across there, so that any water that gets spilt doesn't go in underneath that wood. So yeah, but other than that, coming on all right. So I've sorted out my drains, and I've managed to save the ball valves, so they will be going back on, but further out obviously, because I've got the plan is basically I want to rig up each ball valve, and then I want it to join up together down through here, and then that ball valve there will come out round. This is obviously on the other filter, come on out round, and there'll be a T-piece here, and they're joining together, and obviously these will be sorted out as well, and it'll all go out one pipe out the wall, and then I've got to figure out how to get it to me drain, which is down by the house. What I'll probably use for now, to be fair, is I'll probably put a step down bit, you know what I mean, on there, and then I'll just use a piece of hose or a piece of pipe, just roll it out to the drain. That's the plan for now, because otherwise if I want to put a solid pipe down into the drain, as I'll have a lot of moving things about and digging up, so yeah, a lot of work. But yeah, there you go, we made the connection. Obviously that was only put up like that just to give me a bit of space, but yeah, it will connect onto it. That'll twist round and connect onto there in a bit, but I'm just doing some modifications for now to accommodate K1. So this stuff is what they use in marine tanks for corals, etc. I've used it myself in the past. It's really good, and it's only 6mm a hole instead of the 10 to 12 or whatever that is. I think it's 10. No, that's not 6mm. I can't remember what size that is, but it's small anyway. Where K1 micro will go through these holes on these grids, these standard grids. So yeah, made another one up, put it on top of the standard grid, and then hopefully I won't get no K1 leaks down into the drain. So again, the 4-inch inlet I've modified, so to speak. So there will probably be on the other side, on this here, there'll probably be another grid. I want this pipe kept clear, obviously. Don't want that blocking up with K1. So I mean, what I'm thinking, you see, is a static bed, K1 bed in there to grab out any fines. Possibly another static bed and a moving bed, or possibly 2 moving beds. Don't know yet, I haven't made my mind up. And then another bed, which I think I'm going to go like alpha grog in there, because the meter in my shower, which is alpha grog at the moment, I want to replace that with some different shower media. So then I'll put the alpha grog in there, and then I'm thinking a Jap mat for the final polish. I would have used Jap mat as a mechanical, but reading up on a lot of people, what people's opinions are on that is Jap mat's a great mechanical, but it's a right pain to clean, so I don't want to keep bloody doing that. So if I use it as a polisher, then hopefully, and not only that, Jap mat is great for bacteria as well, so you know, your friendly bacteria. So, but yeah, that's where I'm at the minute. So by the end of today, hopefully, I'll have these rigged up, at least to there. These will have to be pulled out and taken out when I next do a water change, because these 2 bays will then Obviously the vortex and that bay there will then be empty. So I can do that then when I do a water change while it's topping up. So, but that's the plan, yeah, so far. Got given a piece of, it's plywood, but it's what they use in trailers, for trailer beds and that. So, I mean, it's waterproof, it's long lasting. Don't know where I'm going to put it yet. I might put it, I might clean it, it's dusty in a minute, but I might clean it off and put it here. May even cut it in half and put it all along there, and then I can run all my pipe work across that. So, just in case I get any leaks, it's waterproof, isn't it? So, I don't know, I'm just gerbling on now. But yeah, that's the progress so far. Hopefully get this up and running within the next couple of weeks. Be nice. So, yeah, right. I'm going to crack on. I'll catch up with you guys later. Right. That's these two bins, these two bays modified. I've got to put some silicone up through the sides of these, just to hold them in place. But other than that, same on that one. I've run out now, that's the trouble. Other than that, yeah. That bit there is just to stop any K1, because this is going to be a moving bed, so it stops any K1 moving up and going down into there and ending up in the bottom. So, happy days. Yeah, but a bit more silicone. Bit of silicone around there and along the bottom and around these, both sides. And that's that modified. 2K1 bays. K1 micro, whatever I'm going to use yet. I don't know. So, happy days. Right. Oh, I had to cut it off short last night. I got called into work early. So, everything got dropped and I had to go. Part of my job, unfortunately. But hey, right, yeah, so I made the connection last night. I put a small seal of, there was no leaks at all. I put a small seal, a small bead, because I've not glued this. I want the freedom to be able to pull it out when I need to. Now with a silicone seal, so to speak, all I've got to do is obviously just scrape the silicone off, cut the silicone off. But I want the freedom to be able to pull it out if I need to. Because obviously in the future there will be plans for upgrading as time goes on, and I want the ease of access, so to speak. So, but yeah, other than that, yeah, everything's dried and gone off well. So there's my 2K1 base. That one I've got to modify, but I can't modify that one until I drain it out, basically. So yeah, which will be on my next big water change. There's not much to modify there, to be fair. It's just a piece of grid that's got to go on the opposite side of this connection. So yeah, other than that, I've just hoovered my vortex out about half an hour or so ago. And yeah, so today's plan is same as yesterday's plan. Get this all this waste rigged up now. The only two I won't be able to get done today will be this, because again, can't do nothing with those two until I drain those bays when I do a water change next, so which will be in the week. So yeah, happy days. Well, I can get that one brought round and in under, and then joined up here with the T-piece, connecting this one together, and then it's just those two that need sorting out. So, right, I'm going to crack on. It's a glorious day. Beautiful sunshine. I've got a bit of alteration there to do. I tried making a door frame out of a bent piece of wood, and, well, yeah, it's not really worked. Common sense tells you it wouldn't have, but hey-ho, this is me. I don't leave things until I've tried it. So, but still, yeah, catch you in a bit. Alright, that's the ball valves on. All glued on and in place. So it's just a matter now of bringing some pipe work through and joining them up with T's all the way through. So I've run a load of silicone down through there as well. So hopefully any water that gets spilt on the floor ain't going to get in under the wood there. So happy days. Right, crack on to a bit more. See you in a bit. Right, just done a bit of a leak test. Got some of me waste there plumbed up. Not quite finished just yet. Mother popped over, so been a bit of day waylaid again. But hey ho. Yeah, anyway, I've had it filled up with water and we've had a bit of a leak test. All this down here is absolutely spot on. It's all perfect. No water at all. Now with this filter, the previous owner, for some reason, I think he explained to me it was something to get some more flow through it or something, I don't know. But anyway, he cut a couple of these, only a little bit out. And the seal, which is here, yeah, it did look as if that was intact, but clearly it wasn't. Because I've had a small leak out the bottom here, right up in there. So that tells me that he's managed to cut the seal as well somehow. So I've just, it's not pretty at all, but it's added to a job. It's not there to look good. I've just filled that with some silicone, only roughly, and then we'll fill it up again in a bit and try it out. The only other leak was on the back of that ball valve. I've messed about with the seal in there, but yeah, it's still a small leak there. So I just literally put a little kiss of silicone around that. I'm not likely to take it off at any time, so it doesn't really matter. But other than that, everything else is absolutely spot on. Obviously I've got small leaks coming out of here because, well, it's not glued together yet. So once it's glued together, that will sort that out. But yeah, not too bad at all. Like I say, a couple of little teething problems, but nothing at all to worry about. So I'm going to fill it up again in a bit and give it another test. I got to peel this silicone off now where the grid was. I had to take it out obviously to get me silicone gun in there. So I'm going to peel this off and then put some fresh down and put the grid back up if it's not leaking. So yeah, happy days. Anyway, I'll get back to you in a bit. Well, I've run into a problem. I attempted another fill, which got up to level. There's a lot of water on the ground now because I've just had to, I didn't shut, I've been a bit of a cock up. I didn't shut the end ball valve off, so it comes streaming out as I was filling it up. So yeah, a bit wet on the ground now, but that's not the problem. Got it right up to level. I thought, this ain't bloody drying up, what's going on here? It turns out that this one also needed some silicone, and also on the back it's coming down through the seal again. So the first one's holding, the first one's done fine, brilliant. But how he's cut the made the holes bigger, he's obviously gone through the seal at the same time, which obviously I didn't know when I first bought the filter. You can't see the seal in there, but obviously it doesn't take a lot to make the seal weak, does it? So yeah, still can't complain. It's a cheap filter, so needs a bit of work, then that's it, innit? But yeah, happy days. So we will have it running fairly soon. But for now, I've come to a stop. So I need to get some more silicone. And yeah, I need to get some more silicone because I've run out now. And then go from there. So I'm going to tidy up, call it a day. And while we're on it, I'll show you these guys. They're doing really, really well at the minute. Don't want to jinx it or anything, but yeah, super chuffed at the moment with them. They're doing really well. So, Flame, he's coming out of his box a little bit. He's not so shy at the minute. You will notice there's two missing. My unusual Sasui still got Claude. My unusual Sasui is missing, and so is the male Kimatsuba. I kept the female, obviously, the big fat one. As I explained in a previous video, I put him up for sale simply because his head wasn't very clean. Where this one, it's a really clean head. But the male was had like pepper spots all over him. So, and the people that come and bought that one just offered me the right money for my unusual Sasui. So, and I thought with this shed build going on at the minute, I could do with it. So yeah, I let them have it. But the rest of them, yeah, doing great. Doing great. Proper happy, like. So, right, yeah, there you go, look. It's still bloody hot on, didn't it? Yeah, a bit of a shame. I was hoping to not have any leaks, but I was expecting the ball valves to leak, if I'm honest, but no. It's not, it's the actual bloody filter. But hey ho, soon get it sorted with a bit of silicone, so it's no big deal. But yeah, other than that, that's all I've got at the minute. I'm gonna order my roofing. So next week's plan, well, it won't be next week, it'll be next weekend's plan. It takes a week to get her to have the roof put up. So I want, while I've got good light in the top of there at the minute, I want to get on top of these leaks. So then I've got good light and I can spot them. Once the roof's on, it's going to be a lot darker in there, obviously. So yeah, other than that, just a quick update, like, you know, got some more wood coming tomorrow as well. So I'll get the side finished and the door frame finished. We've got a straight piece of wood for the door frame, instead of that bent bit that I've tried making it out of. Tried straightening it, but I wasn't having none of it. So, other than that, guys, thank you for watching. Catch you next time. Cheers, muckers.